Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Mind Movie Workshop for Change Your Energy, Change Your Life. We're going to be making a mind movie based on what Dr. Joe talks about in his week-long retreats and Becoming Supernatural and all kinds of other places. So without further ado, we're going to be working on canva.com to create this video. And you just go up here to create a design once you've logged in, and they have a 30-day free trial. I'm not sure if it looks different than mine because I have a paid version now because I loved it so much when I made my first movie. So I'm going to go create a design. I'm going to go to video. And this screen pops up. And I'm going to go over here to uploads. You can upload images, videos, or audio. I'm going to upload video first. You can see I've uploaded several already. So I have a folder on my desktop called Mind Movie Art. And there are some things I've been collecting to work on this movie. I'm actually going to be doing an abundance mind movie myself, and I've been really resonating with owls. I have owls in visions in my meditations lately, and I had owls in my tarot card recently for the reading for the year. And so I'm gonna put an owl video and image. I have a couple that I like that I don't know which ones I want to use yet, so I'm gonna upload several. And it's very, very simple. As you see over here on the left, there's a little blue watery thing looking to show the process of the uploads. When that stops and it turns black, that means your uploads are all done. Uh-oh, let me go get my cord. I'll be right back. My battery's low, just a sec. So anybody that's on the call with me, if you're uploading, just feel free to upload whatever you need to upload. If you've picked out songs, it's very beneficial to find songs that really speak to you. And you can upload audio just by going here, audio, and then upload files. Same with videos or images. So I'm going to continue to upload some more things so I have a variety so I can kind of breeze through. I noticed that if you don't get pictures or video clips the size of the screen for Canva, sometimes it's really easy to just outstretch them. I'll show you how. Sometimes when I try to stretch it out to cover, so when I'm seeing the movie in full view, full screen, sometimes it does not work. It will only show part of the picture. So I try to get pictures that are of this shape here. I think it's 16 by 9 or 9 by 16. I forget. This is the exception. I love this receiving hands image that I have. It's actually my 8th chakra image that I'm using in Blessing of the Energy Centers too. I think that's all the new stuff. No. So we're just uploading and uploading. And if anybody has any questions that's here live, feel free to ask. And I have quite a few songs up here already, but just to show you the audio, so go to audio, again, upload files. Whoop. Let's see. So you just simply go. There's also, let me show you this little doodad. If you click on these three little dots to the right of upload files, you can again do upload. You can also upload from Google Drive, Dropbox, Facebook, and Instagram. Let me just quickly show you how to go through Google Drive. So here's my Google Drive. It's already connected. You will have to give Canva permissions. I've already given Canva my permissions. So I'll go to my Dr. Joe folder. And you can also say show more. So those are all my different, let me see, maybe I'll do a Dr. Joe quote. Let's see. I have an abundance quote in here somewhere. I don't remember where it is. I'll just do a random one. Whoops. Oh, interesting. I thought it was going to upload it. I guess you don't have to upload from Google. You actually just put it right onto your screen. That's cool. Learn something new. So if you want to, you can always put all of your stuff on your Google Drive and then just go, like I showed you, the three little dots. The three little dots here, and then Google Drive. And then of course you'll have to give authorization and then just go, if you don't see your folder, just click show more. Okay, so see how uploads is no longer showing that little watery symbol. So all of my stuff is uploaded, ready to go. So I am going to start with a kaleidoscope. Dr. Joe talks extensively about kaleidoscopes in several of his YouTube movies and our interviews and different videos he has on his site. He also talks about it in Becoming Supernatural and week-long retreats. And he talks about, in one of the videos I saw on YouTube, he talks about the key of finding your own kaleidoscope that you make yourself. I have not gotten to that level of skill. However, I did find out that the software from Adobe called After Effects helps you create kaleidoscopes on your own if you're that adventurous. I am not at this point. So this is the kaleidoscope. As you'll see, all I did was I simply went to my videos that are uploaded. I selected I just clicked, and it just one click and it adds it to your reel. And you'll see down here, it says 5 minutes, 2 seconds. That's how long my video clip is. And Dr. Joe suggests at least 8 minutes of kaleidoscope to get you into subconscious mind. So I'm going to show you how to split the page and add a clip that makes it a total of 8 minutes. So first of all, you want to make sure that it's stretched out just by doing this. See how it turns into little double arrows? You just drag it to the end of your page. So, whoops, let me get rid of this. There. So, let me take this little scroll bar and scroll sideways. I'm going to go to the end of this video clip. And I'm going to click this little add button. It says add page when you hover over it. Just click that. And then I'm going to go back. And I'm going to go to about 3 minutes or so. No, I need to go to 2 minutes because then there will be 3 minutes left. So let me go back here to about 2 minutes into the kaleidoscope. Okay, now that I have the little arrow showing where in the audio I am. Oh, actually, I'm doing this wrong. I apologize. Let me go back here. First, you need to duplicate the page. So you right click, you say duplicate page, and it automatically puts the whole 5 minutes on there. Now that I have another 5-minute clip, now see it says 10 minutes, 10 seconds is the total of my video. I only want 8 minutes for my Mind Movie kaleidoscope, the first part of the kaleidoscope. So I'm going to go back, or no, I'm going to go forward. So now there's, see, it says 8 minutes, 15 seconds out of 10 minutes, 10 seconds. That's good enough for me. So I want to right click. I'm going to split page. See, now this clip is only 1 minute, 50 seconds. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to delete page. See, now I have 8 minutes, 20 seconds of kaleidoscope. That's perfect. So next, I am going to, I'm going to scroll to the end of my kaleidoscope. It's automatically added another page here. See, it's a 5 seconds automatic default time for the new video page. And so now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to select one of my videos I just uploaded. If you look down to the left of my little video clip, it says it's 25 seconds, 25.3 seconds video clip. From experience from my last making a Mind Movie, I've learned that my affirmations, which I actually make incantations, and I'll explain that later. But my incantation, affirmation words, I find that I'm comfortably able to read them and absorb them if I have about an 8-second video clip. So first, before anything, I always make sure that this is expanded. Otherwise, you got to go through your whole video and expand each clip. It's a pain in the butt. Believe me, I did it. Okay, so now it's 25.3 seconds. So I'm going to go about here and right click, split page. See, now it says 11.3 seconds on the first clip. I don't want it quite that long, so I'm going to see. So now it's 9.3 seconds. Perfect. So I'm going to right click, delete page, right click, delete page. Now I have a 9.3 second clip of my owl. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here where it says text. And on text, there are several different options. You can just add a text box. You can add a heading. You can add a subheading, add a little bit of body text. I personally like the different styles. There's all kinds of font styles that you can tweak. My favorite is this sweet. I love the swoopy design of the letters. I love swoopiness. So that's way too big for me. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click on 346 font size. And I think I'm going to do 28. No, way too small. Let's see. You can go ahead and just type in. I'm going to try 88 and then click enter. Yeah, that's good. So I'm going to go to this text color. And I think I'm gonna make it white so it's real visible. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm going to triple click on Suite. And I'm going to type in an affirmation. I am in tune with the magic of abundance. Now, to make an affirmation an incantation, a neurolinguistic programmer named Belinda Bloom taught me this. An incantation makes it so where your brain cannot argue with your affirmation. Now, if I say, I am in tune with the magic of abundance, my brain's going to say, oh, yeah, well, what about last month where you couldn't pay the bills or something like that? So my ego will talk back to this affirmation. So an incantation is, I am in tune with the magic of abundance because I keep my frequency tuned in to the field of infinite possibilities, or something of that sort. You get the idea. You always want to say because if you're doing an incantation. If you choose to just do an affirmation, that's fine too. I'm just kind of giving you a little bit of suggestion based on what I recently learned from Belinda.
So it sounds like incantation is a little more powerful. So we should strive for that.
Absolutely, because it alleviates the ability for your mind to argue with it.
Wow, that's very interesting. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I had never heard that before just recently. I'm in one of her accountability groups for meditation for breaking the habit of being yourself. And she taught me that about a month and a half ago, and I've been using them. Now when I do my gratitude list every day, I also say I am grateful for da 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 because, and then I say why, because my brain can't argue with why I'm grateful that way either. That's not really showing up very clearly for me. Maybe if I move it over here, see how you can move this? It's so awesome. And it aligns up. See the little, can you guys see my little lines of alignment that's showing? So it's not in the middle yet. When it goes into the middle, there will be a line going vertical showing me up there. So now it's perfectly in the middle. See the line going vertical and horizontal?
Yes.
Very nice to know that I'm lined up, but I don't see it very well. And I've noticed in my first mind movie that some of the ones that are hard to see, my mind kind of stops. That I'm able to see that a little bit better. Let me try a different color. So I'm going to triple click and I'm going to go up here, see what other color I can find. Nope, not even. No, maybe white's the best option.
And so what you're doing here is you're uploading from your own files into Canvas. Is that it?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we don't, when we upload from, like if I were to get a video from Pixabay and I want to upload and manipulate it in Canva.
Thank you so much. I skipped that step. Okay, let me back up here.
So that's what I've been doing. I've been finding videos on Pixabay and then I want to upload them to Canva so I can play with it on Canva. Or does Pixabay have the same kind of editing software?
Okay, so I got all of these videos I already uploaded from Pexels.com and Pixabay.com. I downloaded them into my laptop and then uploaded them into Canva.
Oh, so you can upload them to Canva, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be available on Canva because these videos don't belong to me. I don't want them to be.
No. Pexels and Pixabay are all royalty free.
Okay.
See, it says the best free stock photos, royalty free images and videos shared by creators. You have an opportunity to make donations. These are all royalty free. You will not get into any trouble.
Okay.
So let me show you Let me find something, just a sec. See, so I've already created my own account. So I'm going to go, I'll just use one I've already used. So Family of Owls. And I'm going to not have photos. I prefer videos. My mind's more entertained with videos. Interesting. There's no Family of Owls videos on here. Okay, so let me see. How about conventions? So I wanted to go to the week-long convention. I'm going to go to video, I think. Come on. Oh, it's frozen all of a sudden. There we go. So let's see if they have like a crowd of people. Here we go. Oh, that's for iStock. So one of the things I've noticed about Pixels is they allow iStock to embed their videos in here, and then you have to pay for theirs. I'm not finding one I like for conventions, but you get the idea. So you go up here and you search Ganesha. So Ganesha is a god that is for removing obstacles. So I'm going to click on that video I like, and then I'm going to say free download. I'm going to click here, which I learned the hard way. You want to click this little arrow to select which size you want. I'm going to say full HD. That's a little bit better quality than HD. And I'm going to say download selected size. And then see, you can donate to say thanks. Otherwise, it's perfectly free. I often click like, and I will follow the people that I enjoy their art. That way I can find out if they have new art. I have donated to some people, and I have answered the Pixel sends you little emails asking you how you used the videos, so they give their artists feedback. So now that I have that Ganesha, let me go back and do this whole process. So for me now, it's only going to say production ID in my downloads folder. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to rename. I'm going to rename it Ganesha. And then I'm going to drag it over to my desktop because that's where my Mind Movie folder is. And then I'm going to find it, hopefully. Yeah, here we go. And then I'm going to take it and put it. I've noticed that if all my Mind Movie stuff, like I've been collecting stuff for the last week that I run into along the way that speaks to me. And I've noticed for me, everybody I'm sure is different, but I've noticed for me that my affirmations are inspired by the videos I find. So what I usually do is I'll just do like I just did. I'll search for like convention or aerial views of beaches, beach sunsets. I have a lot of beach sunsets and stuff in my first Mind Movie. So anyway, now that I have this in my Mind Movie art folder, I'm going to go back to upload folders, go to my desktop, go to Mind Movie art, and find Ganesha. And then I'm going to upload it. So that's the whole process of going from Pexels or Pixabay to your laptop if you want to organize it that way. Or alternatively, if you're familiar with Google Drive, you can always upload it to Google Drive and then upload files from Google Drive, and it'll all be on your Google Drive, which I'm getting quite full on my Google Drive. So I've been putting them on my laptop. I have a chat text. Ooh, goddess LAXHMI is for abundance and wealth. Ooh, let's go see for fun if we can find that one. Is it LAXSHMI? Is that right? Let's see.
Yeah, Lakshmi,
X H
right?
M.
Lakshmi?
Whoops, I had put in an S. Okay, let's see. Ooh, she's pretty too. Oh, these are iStock. These are iStock. I don't like iStock because they charge you.
They have a watermark on them.
Yeah, and they also charge you. So I don't see any for Pexels. I wonder if Pixabay has one. Let's just go see for fun. LAXHMI. Couldn't find any matches. So, unfortunately, different versions of spelling. Ooh, so say another version of the spelling real quick.
LAK, maybe?
Let's say Goddess of Abundance. Interesting, all kinds of different things come up. A guy waving a flag. It's really interesting how they do these searches sometimes. Well, okay, enough time spent on that. So I'll keep that in mind. I'll look. Thank you, Andrew. Okay, so let's go back to this. So we have our kaleidoscope. We have our first video clip. We have our first incantation and or affirmation, whichever you prefer. Then I'm going to just for the recording's sake, I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you how to add an audio to here. So this 40 Hertz is gamma, and this binaural infusion theta gamma is what I researched to be the best meditation binaural beat is theta and gamma combined. So, whoops, don't do that. Hold on. You got to go back to the beginning and then click on it. Oh, why is it doing that? Interesting. Oh, because I did remove the arrows. So you got to actually click on your movie once you go back to the beginning. I forgot. Now it'll go. Okay, so my binaural beat is, see, it says 1 hour, 30 seconds. So I'm going to go to the end of my 8-minute kaleidoscope because I only want it for my kaleidoscope to induce hypnotic state with the kaleidoscope. I'm going to right click. I'm going to split audio this time. And then I'm going to right click and delete track this time. So my next audio, Dr. Joe talked a lot in his video I watched on YouTube about how to do mind movies. He talked a lot about the importance of selecting the songs that speak to you. So I happen to really love this song called Grateful. So I will add that to show you. So I'm going to add that. And see this? It's so cool how they do this. So if I only have a 9.3 second video, it'll only let me do a 9.3 second audio. So the disadvantage to this is if you're only trying to add a couple clips to make it enough of a video to add on YouTube, you're in the wrong app. So in order to do a meditation movie or a mind movie or anything like this in Canva, you're going to need to make sure that you have video for the whole length of the audio. And so I'm going to go ahead and right click and delete this. I just wanted to show you that. So now that I have, let's play this, see how long it takes for the affirmation, see if it's long enough. See, now that's actually too long for me. I could easily clip it here. So it's just kind of a, you know, whatever you prefer, but it's so user friendly to be able to shorten your tracks and your clips. It's very nice in that way. I love this. I actually started paying for it monthly. I really enjoy it. We make our meditation movies on here. So I'm going to go back to video. I'm going to add my Ganesha. And let's see, this last one was 6.3 seconds. So I think I'm going to see how 8.2, 6.4. Let's try 6.4. So I'm going to go 6.4. And first thing I'm gonna do the key for you guys, so you know the flow that Dr. Joe taught in that video I watched. I have it in my favorites on my YouTube. If anybody wants to refer to it, I can give you my YouTube channel. I have a ton of Dr. Joe talks and all kinds of stuff on my YouTube channel. And I have my first Mind movie as a premiere video if you want to be inspired by that one. So when we do the flow of the Mind movie, he says the ideal Mind movie has at least 8 minutes of kaleidoscope, then 2 minutes of affirmation videos or image clips, and then another 3-minute kaleidoscope, which for me, I add the binaural beats too. And then you're gonna repeat all the 2 minutes of affirmations or incantation clips that you did your previous 2 minutes. So your mind is going to repeat. So repetition, the law of repetition is really key for Mind movies. So we're going to do 8-minute kaleidoscope, 2-minute affirmations, 3-minute kaleidoscope, 2-minute affirmations, and I add another 3-minute actually it's about 4.5-minute kaleidoscope at the end with my grateful song, because Dr. Joe talks all the time about receivership is the greatest, or gratitude is the greatest state of receivership. So I play that song Grateful because it brings me to tears of gratitude. And Belinda Bloom taught me that tears of gratitude is the most intense frequency to put out for gratitude. So I try to work myself up into tears of gratitude every single day, at least once. And I can definitely see the difference in my life, my abundance and flow of things coming in and out of my life on all levels is just phenomenal. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to go through here and add some more videos just to show how it's done. Does anybody have any questions so far?
No.
Okay.
But, yeah, thank you. I'm following along.
I'm not going to do another owl one because I do want to use this. So let me find some of my other videos. So when I did my first Mind movie, it was about everything I wanted to encompass in my new reality. It had such a wide variety of different parts of my being I wanted to create new. I think I'm going to add my courage one from my old Mind movie. This lion really spoke to me about courage and being bold and courageous. So I'm going to add him. Right click, split page, 7.2 seconds sounds about right. And you can always go back and adjust these to make them shorter if you need to. And of course, I'm going to do add page. And I've learned that elevated emotions are very key about Mind movies. So this Mind movie clip spoke to me of joy. So I'm going to add this. 6.6 seconds, delete page. Make sure I make it big because I'm going to have to duplicate all this. So I'm not going to do it all the way out to 2 minutes, but just to be sure that you understand, my Mind Movie kaleidoscope goes to 8 minutes, 15 seconds. So my goal is to make 6 second or so clips to equal up to 10 minutes, 15 seconds. So I have a total of 2 minutes, right? But I'm not going to do that because I want to show you the rest so we can stop the recording and then we can answer questions or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and go back, and I think I'm going to add a different kaleidoscope. And I, just by the way, I found all these kaleidoscopes on YouTube that I'm using now, but my first Mind Movie, I actually found all of my kaleidoscope clips on Pexels and Pixabay. Since then, I've learned how to download and edit kaleidoscope movies that will fit on Canva. Canva only allows you to upload up to 1 gigabyte at a time, which for a kaleidoscope is not very long of a time. I've found that about 5 minutes of kaleidoscope is about the extent. I'm happy to show you guys individually after we do this recording how to download, cut, edit, and upload the kaleidoscopes from YouTube. YouTube has a lot of amazing kaleidoscopes. I'm going to add this one this time for my 3 minutes, and this is actually a 5-minute clip. So I'm only going to make it about a 3-minute clip after I maximize it. So let's see, this is starting at 8:42, so I'm going to go out to 11:42 or so. And I'm going to right click split page, right click delete page. Go back to here. I'm going to add my audio again. I like the infusion of theta gamma now that I've learned more about meditation binaural beats. And it automatically just goes to the end, which is handy since it's actually an hour. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to right click, duplicate page. Then I'm going to go to the page I duplicated. I'm going to click on it and hold down my mouse, and I'm going to move it to here. See how that works? So now I have the beginning of my second little hypnotic phase. So I'm going to do this for all of my affirmations I have created so far. Duplicate page. Click, hold down, drag, and drop. So easy. So I'm going to do that for the whole 2 minutes that I actually don't have made yet. And once I get all of those done, then I'm going to go back. And I'm going to, personally, I like adding an integration song at the end. So I'm going to duplicate page for my kaleidoscope. I'm going to hold down and drag to the end of my affirmations. And see how this works now? I forgot about this part. So now that I've added more to my Mind Movie, my audio track was originally an hour long, remember? And now that I've added more video, now it's allowing the audio to expand. So I need to go to the end of my 3-minute kaleidoscope. I need to click down on the audio, right click, split audio, right click, delete track. And it's probably ideal to do that before you add more. I just forgot. So where was I? Oh yeah. Okay, so now my integration song for gratitude is called Grateful. And it's 4 minutes and 57 seconds, it says up here. So my clip for Kaleidoscope is only 2 minutes, 48 seconds. So I'm going to right click and duplicate page. And then I'm going to go back. And I'm going to click at the beginning of my last meditation or a Kaleidoscope. And I'm going to click on my song Grateful. And it adds it. And then I'm going to go to the end. And at the end of the audio, I'm going to click on my Kaleidoscope. I'm going to right click, split page, right click, delete, and that's the end of my movie. Now, your songs, again, to reemphasize, your songs are key. Dr. Joe talked a lot about this in that How to Make a Mind Movie video. He talked about the fact that, say, for instance, let's use an example. So in your childhood, I'm sure everybody's similar experience as mine. Like certain songs really spoke to me and I learned all the words, and every time they came on the radio, I'd sing along and they would remind me of certain memories. Now, when I hear those songs play on the radio, they remind me of those certain memories. So same type of connection we want to make. It's called the law of association. So the law of association, we really want to put in meaningful songs in our mind movies. So when we hear those songs, they remind us of all of our incantations or affirmations or our video clip images, anything that we can relate back to our mind movie. So if there's songs that speak to you, but they're not a high vibration speak, don't use them. Find something like my Grateful song. Every time I hear it, I raise my hands up to the sky and I'm singing at the top of my lungs. That's why I make sure I'm always muted when I do our meditation movies, because you guys would crack up at my singing because I'm singing along and I'm crying, and then I put my hands on my heart, and that song means the world to me. So that's the kind of song that I hope you guys find for your mind movie. And the binaural beats have been very helpful for me. There's also a new brainwave discovered recently called hypergamma. And hypergamma, they have discovered that brainwave in Tibetan monks that meditate all day, every day on compassion and love. And they've discovered this whole new brainwave called hypergamma. And I actually found a clip on YouTube of it, but unfortunately it cut out in the middle. So I'm on the search for a new one. I would love to use those in my mind movie instead of this theta gamma and try that and see how that works. So does anybody have any questions?
No, that's it. It seems kind of straightforward, just a little.
It is, yes.
Just laborious, but straightforward in that
Yes.
There are many steps to complete it, but the steps seem well defined, and thank you for that.
Yes, and I found with doing my mind movie, my first mind movie, I found that it was very helpful for me to be inspired by the video clips and just search. Like I had no idea what I was looking for. And I'm going to need to do that whole process again with this mind movie, because
it was honestly, really nice.
It's a very personal, intimate experience for me to get comfortable within and quiet within and let it all speak to me. And then like the affirmations or incantations, whichever you decide, is also a very personal journey. And I find that meditating beforehand is very helpful for me to open up my mind. And so I really, like putting that incantation together while we're recording was kind of an interesting, that was an interesting experience, because I felt almost invaded. So I'm going to stop recording. Thanks for joining us. You guys have a great afternoon. Thanks.